Hello, and welcome back to Eternal Darkness.
Are we going to examine this guy?
We can do. It's all about them being Grislely, Murderedy, dead.
Nod.
I was gonna say, do we have all of the effigies?
Yeah.
How many are we supposed to have?
There's 3.
Because we pick one up right at the beginning as Kareem.
I think we're fine.
Okay.
I think. If you don't get them, it's not a big deal.
Okay. I definitely remember picking one up as Kareem.
That was a good Roberto face there, right in the camera. Where are you going?
I'm not sure where... Oh!
You can keep coming
sorry.
this way.
There's just a ladder here, it's just I find it difficult to spot it. It's a bit dark.
And what news do you bring me, Architect?
The foundations are infested. Demons and devils. Many lives will be lost if you try to build there.
You have done well to complete your goal, Bianchi. The construction will continue as planned.
But the demons! You'd be insane to build there.
Silence, dog! What dwells beneath the Forbidden City is the very reason it was built. For you to understand, you must witness it firsthand. Let me educate you. Guards! Put this one with the others of the sacrifice. I am the Scourge of God, appointed to chastise you, since no one knows the remedy for your iniquity except me. You are wicked, but I am more wicked than you, so be silent! Now you, Architect, you are about to make your largest contribution to this project.
Well, poor Roberto. He got chucked in that big evil pile in the end. No escaping.
Do you examine the picture of the tower now?
I quite like how he was... Should I survey the area? Quite like how he was saying he's making his biggest contribution. It's like, are you saying he's fat? A war to end all wars.
Ooh, this is one of my favourite chapters.
The Black Guardian grows restless, my liege. Its hunger increases, and the binding continues to weaken. We feed it flesh, but I fear it will not guard the relic too much longer.
There is no choice in the matter. It must remain and guard the artifact until the time of planetary alignment. After that, the Guardian may return to its lair. Our master does not like failure. It is imperative to keep the binding intact.
Then we have to find more flesh and bone.
I also quite like how sort of completely unrepentantly evil Pius Augustus is.
He's a very cool antagonist.
But shall we simply chapter page it up?
Well, I think we should find a moment and remember Roberto. Okay, you can read it now.
Sorry, god, a war to end all wars.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind looked at war and the value of human life. Over 19,000 men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme. Some say uselessly, some invoke a higher cause. I read accounts of the slaughter from many journalists who spent time in the trenches, but I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all. His implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines. His grim task brought him to Oublie Cathedral, now transformed into a field hospital.
I find no solace in the purpose behind all the senseless violence that surrounds me. Young men die at a rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, and mustard gas rip, pierce, and burn their flesh. Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
So, here we are again in Amiens, Oublie Cathedral. Though our lovely chanting and rain is now going to be sort of shellfire, I suppose.
Yes, replaced with the sound of pounding artillery and general war.
Let's have a look at this. What have we got? A soldier's letter lies on the table.
I like his first name.
Yes. It's from Reginald Jackson to his love. Hospital is a strange place. It has an odd atmosphere.
Oh, he thinks it's haunted.
And no one ever leaves. There are just empty beds when you awake. But we also have a lucky penny. We have
flash powder and a flash pan.
You can stun some enemies.
It's pretty useless, to be honest. Luckily we aren't without a weapon for very long.
No, I wouldn't want to be, but oh. That's a wonderful effect.
Actually that takes advantage of the surround sound quite well.
We get to explore this lovely cathedral again. As it said, now a field hospital. Moaning. Can we talk to this lady?
You can.
Peter should get some rest.
I'm fine.
I think these all pretty much say the same thing after a while. I don't seem to be able to talk to him, unless maybe the other side. I think I can just look at him.
Just pressing the button, not do anything.
No, there's no prompt over him either. It might be something that comes into it later, which side there's a camera over him. So where should we go? Left and right here, or back out the front door?
Give it a go.
It was an either-or question.
The latter.
Okay. So that's cool, it even makes the screen tilt. Well, just slightly. Oh. Is that something I can examine? No.
Not this time. Yes, you can hear the whistling of the shells before the impact.
Got a board guard. There's just piles of supplies. Curfew has been imposed outside. Also
Not that it would be inappropriate, like last time.
I also quite like that lots of the sounds of outside are slightly different. They're
Yes,
not.
I suspected you could go all the way through there.
Yeah. Smells of morphine. I was actually trying to talk to this lady. Still says
Get some rest.
Just various medical supplies. Can we go up here?
I suspect those are bodies.
Yes. Can we examine any? Oh. We can still look here, however.
Actually, it's quite nice to see the layout change. I think it does freshen up the location a little.
Probably not terribly difficult to do either, because it's just the middle section they've taken out.
Yeah. But we're going to leave it there and continue the next time.